everybody, and welcome to another F1 Manager 24 race, God, 23. In today's episode, we are doing the season finale at Brazil, which is in 5 weeks' time. In the last race, I don't know if I can see it. Yes, I can. We were on for a podium, possibly even on for a victory, and then I left us out on dry tyres in the wet. It wasn't that wet, but it was wet enough for the inters, but I thought, do you know what, maybe we can do this. And Valtteri Bottas crashed into a wall, so it wasn't the best of races. Valtteri Bottas' biggest issue is that he retired. Valtteri has lost a driver performance rating. That is more than okay, because he's not going to be our driver as of next race. We have just about achieved our target. It doesn't look like we've done it on that screen, but we have. Wow, okay. So we're up to 10 million, that's nice. Bottas, yeah, do you know what? Is that done? Pit crew fatigue, yeah, do you know what? They're fully rested, so that'll do. And there is the chassis research complete. And there is the underfloor research complete. Right. Sao Paulo prep. I'm going 9th and 10th. I reckon we can do. Although saying that, Bottas has been knocked out in Q2 the last 2 rounds. So, yeah.
Our F1 season brings us to Brazil for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. The Autodromo José Carlos Pache has been a staple of the racing calendar for decades, and soon we'll once again be watching the best drivers in the world give it their all. The last race saw Yuki Tsunoda take the win. The team got everything just right, and when it came down to it, the Japanese driver delivered in style. Let's see then how the weekend unfolds.
Sit rep at the end of FP1. Bottas is P21, Perez is P13. One of the Haas cars has a grid penalty, and I believe that's it. And we are fighting for P2 in the constructors, P2 in the drivers, and P7 in the drivers. So there's a lot at stake in this final Grand Prix of the season. I'll see you all at the end of FP2. I tell a lie, I won't see you at the end of FP2. I will tell you the final order. It was Verstappen, Piastri, Leclerc, Norris, Schwartz and Gabriel Bortoleto into the top 10. Frederick Vesti, Mick Schumacher, Alex Albon and Nico Hülkenberg rounding out the top 10. Let's head into FP2. Sit rep at the end of FP2. Currently P19 and P22, but don't take that into consideration of our pace, because I normally keep them on driving cleaner, avoid high risk curbs, and yeah. I mean, Max Verstappen is down in P16, so you got to take it with a pinch of salt. And Liam Lawson, Alex Albon, and Lance Stroll all in the top 5. So this race could be like all over the place, but I mean, quite a lot of the gaps are really close. So I'm looking forward to qualifying. Hopefully, Bottas doesn't get knocked out. Bottas went all season. None of our cars were knocked out. The last 2 races, Bottas has been knocked out twice. That. So sit rep then at the end of FP3. We're currently doing a push lap, because why the hell not? Yeah, just make sure I've got none of those instructions on, which I don't. Yeah, a full beans push lap, because why not? No, you're not coming back to the garage. So you're staying out there. But yeah. Perez's tyres have only just warmed up, which is a bit of a shame, because that probably means his push lap's not going to be very good. But why not do a push lap in practice, you know? It's 2026, anything can happen. 2026 and we're playing F1 Manager 24. Up to the line goes Perez. P1 by 0.8 of a second. Valtteri Bottas going to come up to the line. What's it going to be? He goes only P13, but he has got a gearbox problem, so I suppose that makes sense. Oh, Perez died. Perez stopped everybody else from putting a fast lap in so he could keep his. What a goat. What a goat. Sit rep then at the end of FP3, and it was Perez P1, Verstappen, Tsunoda, Leclerc, Norris, Hamilton, Antonelli, Piastri, Lawson and Albon your top 10. Then Behrman, who has a penalty in the race, Ocon, Bottas, Sainz, Hadjar, Russell, Stroll, Hulkenberg, Alonso, Doohan, Gasly and Bortoletto. Our drivers are 94 and 97% setup confidence, or driver's confidence, sorry, as we head into qualifying. Let's do this. One last qualifying, one last time. Let's see if we can get our first ever pole. Let's go.
Let's hope the teams took full advantage of practice. It's time for qualifying.
The ups and downs of Interlagos mean a full-speed qualifying lap can be hard on both driver and car. Sector 2's technical corners demand high downforce to make a quick lap.
And here's a driver there's been quite a focus on recently, Karun, Valtteri Bottas.
We saw some disappointing lap times from them in practice. It could be that the team were experimenting with the car,
What do you mean disappointing?
but the pressure's now on them to deliver.
So get yourselves comfortable. It's going to be quite the ride.
So here we are in Q1 then, starting our first lap. The rain is going to be lightest now, and I have a feeling that we are going to get knocked out. There's a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic, and a lot of them are only just exiting the pit lane. It's not going to be disastrously bad if we don't get a lap in now, but I'd rather get a lap in now. Perez, 20.6 in first sector. Bottas, 20.7. Not much covering them. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Yeah, we're getting blocked already. Are you going to move at any point? Bloody hell. Right, he gets out Bottas' way fairly nicely. That actually wasn't too bad, I suppose. Just the one car. Yeah, it blocks Perez quite a bit. What is Perez's lap time going to be? It's a 1:14.4 Bottas. 2 tenths off. Let's see what everybody else does.
Currently E7. That was a good lap that last.
So everybody has now got a time on the board, and that leaves us
lap.
P8 and P14. I'm
They
not
took turn 8. Oh, that'll be a costly crash.
Oh
as
dear,
car
on the
makes
in
contact
lap.
with the wall. Now their confidence
On the
will have taken a
in-lap.
hit with that.
What the hell? So Valtteri Bottas now getting ready to start his second lap in Q1. Honestly, my throat is going to go well sore after having to commentate all of this. I only just started getting used to skipping Q1 because we were that fast. There was no point in showing it. But now we're doing like 2 or 3 runs in Q1. It's like, what's going on? Valtteri goes yellow in the first sector with a 21.0. I'm using the same set of tyres, so I'm not expecting much of an improvement. As long as others don't improve, then we should be safe. But I'm worried that they will start improving. There's a Mercedes that could, of Antonelli, that could knock us down. Bottas here, I want to retire instead. Yeah, Bottas retired from the last race. I mean, no improvement for Bottas.
So at the moment you're P14.
And no improvement for Perez, it would seem. Yeah, no improvement. The top 10 being Verstappen, Tsunoda, Leclerc, Norris, Hamilton, Alonso, Piastri, Perez, Lawson and Russell. And knocked out is Antonelli, Carlos Sainz, Hulkenberg, Behrman, Gasly and Doohan. And it also looks like Gabriel Bortoletto has picked himself up a grid penalty. I wasn't sure about it either. Right, starting our second lap in Q2. I did do a first lap, but I done it just to increase their driver's confidence. There was no point showing you, because those laps have now got us 14th and 15th last of the running cars. Or last of the cars to have set a lap, I mean. But the water has come to the bottom now. The lowest it's ever going to be. Perez does a 20.6. Bottas also does a 20.6, so they're close. Please get out of the way, 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 please get out of the way. Yes. But yeah, it's a very short lap round Brazil. Coming around the final corner with Perez coming up towards the line. What's going to be? Will we be knocked out in Q2? I hope not. Perez goes P9. Bottas goes P... Ah! That's the danger zone. What can Ocon do? He's not on a lap. Bortoletto. He doesn't sound like he's on a lap either. Okay, Lawson. Stroll. That doesn't sound like much of a lap. No, it isn't. Lawson. It isn't. We are through with both cars. We are P9 and P10. We've just got through with both drivers. That was too close for comfort. Lewis Hamilton top session from Tsunoda, Verstappen, Piastri, Leclerc, Norris, Alonso, Russell, Bottas, Perez, Stroll, Albon, Lawson, Ocon, Bortoletto and Hadjar all out in the second part of qualifying. Hadjar failed to complete a lap, which is interesting. Oh yeah, because this will help us save tyres for the race as well. Let's watch Bottas. He has the toe. Verstappen here in Ferrari. I'm always scoring points for this. Yeah. Right, anyway. Coming down towards turn 4 at the end of the first sector. Who's going to get the better sector? It's Bottas with the better sector 1. Probably because of the toe. But that will probably be dirty air in sector 2. So you won't want that, especially in the rain. But what I'm trying to do here is trying to get 2 dry runs in if the circuit will allow us. But it's a purple first sector for Bottas. It's a purple second sector for Perez. So just like I said, it was the slipstream then turned into dirty air that done it for Perez. Coming up to the line, it's a 15.3 for Bottas and a 15.6 for Perez. Yeah, 15.6. Honestly, we might have sent them out a bit too early, but we'll be the last cars on track, so we should have the driest track, so this should be ours, no? Starting our last lap in Q3, and I'm hopeful this one could be a pole, because we're going to be the only drivers on the driest track. So we are going to start a flying lap with Valtteri Bottas and with Sergio Perez. Perez is getting a little bit of a distant toe this time, I'd say, not a massive toe. It's green, a 20.3 for Perez, and a 19.8 for... No, it's a 20.3 for Bottas and a 19.8 for Perez, sorry. Verstappen goes pole, Russell 1.6 off, Hamilton, Tsunoda, they're all doing things. So it's Verstappen, Tsunoda, Piastri, Norris, Hamilton, Alonso, Leclerc, Russell. Let's see where we can fit into this with Bottas and Perez. Bottas is going to come up towards the line and they will go pole and 10th. Perez got pole by 5 thousandths. Let's go, our first ever pole. And yet on the same track Bottas managed to get 10th. That is stinky. Bottas should have been at least in that top 5. Yes! I got an achievement. Pole in 1. Qualified in pole position. What platform do you play on, Yugi? Just a question.
There's a terrific atmosphere here in Interlagos as the drivers prepare for 71 laps of scintillating action.
Brazil loves a home racer, and none more so than the brilliant Ayrton Senna. His victory here at Interlagos in 1991, fighting a broken gearbox, is one of the most emotional moments in F1 history.
The Sao Paulo track is beautifully designed to present an enticing challenge for teams and drivers alike. Between medium-speed S-corners, hill climbs, and the high-speed section after Junsao, this circuit calls for cars to have a balanced setup to succeed here. Welcome to race day, and before we get down to it, last-minute checks are being made. The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement. The RB driver has got a lot of people talking.
Fighting their way out from P21 is not going to be easy at all, and possibly too much to ask from this car.
So let's see what today has in store, shall we? And now, it's time for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
And indeed it is lights out and away we go. Let's put Perez on high overtake aggression and Bottas on high overtake aggression. Off we go from pole position, maintaining the lead into turn one. That's exactly what we want to see. Bottas looks like he's picking off a place. Can he get the Mercedes of George Russell? It's going to be difficult considering he's got the softs and Bottas just can't quite do it. And Perez has been overtaken by Yuki Tsunoda. Okay, that Red Bull is a rocket and we clearly haven't got the speed we had in qualifying. I sort of knew that would be the case, which is why I've not gone for a strategy that will probably win us the race. I've gone with a strategy that can probably guarantee us a very solid position. Because here comes Max already on that one. DRS enabled, yeah, that's just no point contesting this. Off he goes. Fine, get rid of that. And Verstappen is, Perez is going to go down the inside of Verstappen into turn one. Nice little move. Bottas could try and get Russell here. And he does manage to get Russell. And let's try and catch up on the guys in front. Let's try and see what sort of a problem it is. Oh, it's an engine problem. Okay. Right. Bottas is going to get Fernando Alonso. And oh, round the outside of Hamilton. Yes, up in comes Perez. Yes, he's the only one to come in. That is nice. Yeah. Oh, that's a really good pocket of air that I'm hoping to fall into. Bottas been overtaken by Alonso. On for mediums. 2.3 second stop. Really good stop. Be out in front of Hagel, please. Yeah, just about. No, not quite. So about what was advertised. Around the outside. Nice. We have just drained all of our battery though, so I don't know if that was a clever idea or not. Oh my god. Right, can it just be overtake this guy and get it done, please? Come on. DRS. Into the corner. Job's done. Why are you here? How are you here? Right, we haven't got a harvest DRS this lap, so let's just get in and go. This is what I don't get. Like, Hagel is never fighting this on that. That's Bottas and Lawson in front. Okay. I don't understand how these guys have got a whole pit stop in front. Clearly the undercut's a bit powerful around here. Bottas is coming in next lap for a set of hards. So let's keep it on attack. Or aggressive even. To try and stop Verstappen from getting him. Perez has overtaken Norris. I didn't see when that happened. And due to Bottas's help, Perez is in front of Verstappen. Yes, Bottas. Always defend. Always defend. Let's get Perez to run away. Come on, Bottas. You can defend this, my man. Bottas, that doesn't look very defensive to me, my guy. Yes, and Perez is up to P2. Run, Perez. Run. Lead right now. And Bottas just broke the DRS to that V-carb, which is good. I have no idea what place Bottas is going to come out, but he's served. It's a bit of a shame Perez is already a pit stop in front of him after one stint. But hey, 2.5. I'm hoping he'll be... Oh, he's in a right mix pack. That hasn't really done Bottas any favours. There's Antonelli. Why would you be... Oh, now they're doing their business. Yeah, they got a V-carb. We got karma from a V-carb. Is Hamilton pit? No, he hasn't. So we're fighting for P8, really. Doesn't look like Bottas is getting points this race. I was going to say it was like someone in the pits, but it's Oliver Behrman. Okay, Perez didn't get the DRS, I thought he would. Piastri's coming past Perez now, no thank you. And Piastri's even got away from us now, right, so it really needs to be next lap then, doesn't it? Whoa, that was unnecessary. He's into the pits, bloody hell. Took him a while. On the same lap, Perez comes into the pits. Hamilton has just put himself a pit stop in front of Perez. Not sure how I'm liking this strategy, to be honest. I reckon hard might have been the better one to go in stint 2, but oh well. Going mediums in stint 3. And we are coming out by Bottas. So Bottas hasn't really got much of an undercut on his teammate. Yep. Go, Bottas. What are you doing?
We need to reduce K1 usage. Come in.
Okay, Perez has been overtaken by Lawson. That's great. Times. Right now, DRS range. Keep doing that. Yeah. There we go. No, okay, fair enough. There we go, Bottas up into P10, finally. And then Perez shall not follow suit. Be nailed on for Perez. Yeah, nice. Yes, there we go, up to P9, nice. Piastri and Leclerc into the pit lane. I'm not sure if they're our rivals, but interesting. Perez up to P10. Leclerc is just there, and he's going to... Really, Leclerc? Alright, there goes Stroll into the pits. Crash involving multiple cars.
Now we're just proceeding through turn 4. Barely any room to manoeuvre. And not just one car involved in that, as you can see. And they'll have to pick themselves up after that.
There's a kit car in the way. Oh my lord. That was
Tires
a mess.
are ready.
Perez has lost a couple of seconds on the guys in front. Bottas 2.5 second stop. Antonelli set the fastest. Perez. In he comes. .6, that's not a great stop to be honest. He's literally going to be out just behind his teammate, that's cool. Perez is in the DRS range of Bottas. Can't get anything done down into turn 1. Can he get anything done down into turn 2? Or turn 4 I should say. Not at the moment. For the sake... Okay, I was going to say... I reckon Piastri could be one of the shouts pit again. Perez overtakes Bottas. Perez is involving multiple cars again. Oh, it's the 2 Red Bulls. What's going to happen here? Oh, oh. Oh, round the outside. Round the outside, round the outside. Here is Albon. Down the inside. Nice. Yes, round the outside. Nice. And slingshot your way up to Alex Albon. Oh, Alex Albon comes into, Alex and Lawson come to the pits the exact same lap. Nice. But yeah. Down the inside from Perez. Nice, let's use a bit of battery. I know getting away from your teammate is a bit dumb, but Perez is doing 10.6s, which means he can be... Perez is the quickest man on track at the moment, so... Around the outside, no, down the inside. Yes, Perez in front. And now Perez is going to have DRS again on this back marker. And I'm hoping there is... Oh, Stroll's gone. Stroll's gone. So like once we're past him, we just need to make sure we keep this. If we don't keep this, I won't be mad. Russell goes past, that's fine. Let's just save battery. Oh, let's go full beans. Give it the beans, give it the beans. Can we get P7? Can we get P7 up towards the line? What's going to be? No, we get P8 by less than a tenth. And Bottas going to come home in P10, so it's going to be
Overall,
a disappointing result from first and 10th to 8th and 10th. That is shocking, but oh mate, that was a woeful race. That was a woeful race.
P0.
Sergio Perez, currently the man on our screens.
That marked an 8th place finish, which gives them a handful of points.
Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record.
There really doesn't seem to be a way to stop them winning this year. Amazing consistency.
And that means, here in Sao Paulo, it's party time. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
They did okay today, I'd say. I mean, we're talking about such a competitive field, and all things considered, the drivers did all right.
And from our team in Sao Paulo, a big thank you for joining us this weekend.
And that's it for this season of Formula One. The teams will be working hard in the break, gearing up for another year of thrilling F1 action.
So yeah, that was the end of a disappointing race. It was Verstappen, Tsunoda, Hamilton, Norris, Leclerc, Piastri, Russell, Perez, Stroll and Bottas. Yeah, we got P2 in the Drivers' Championship by 1 point, massive result, so that did matter in the end. And we got we lost by 1 point, so we won by 1 point but lost by 1 point as well. Bottas lost out to Charles Leclerc. We did get P3 in the Constructors' Championship. We got P5 in the pit stop thing, which means we get P4 in the Pit Stop Championship. Helipad level 5 complete. Tour Centre level 4 complete. DHL fastest pit stop. 167 points, 8.1 million. Board confidence is high. And let's continue. Yeah, that has been it for today's video. If you have enjoyed, be sure to like, subscribe, and I shall see you all next time.